Like, literally, it's just us doing our own thing, right? He's Ro.
She's Meg.
It's Meg and Ro in the morning. Good morning.
Buenos dias.
This is actually kind of a special bonus episode of Meg and Ro in the morning, so we're going to start it off a little bit differently. Ro.
Megan.
You know that
I know.
I am a huge K-pop fan.
What?
Yeah. You couldn't tell that by, like, the everything about me?
If you would have never told me, I would have never known this.
Oh, I'm sure. My tattoos probably don't give it away.
You got tattoos? Mm-hmm. I thought those were birthmarks. Crazy.
Okay, so I'm a huge fan of K-pop. Hi, if you live in Texas, you might have seen me at concerts in the before times. Maybe not, but I was at quite a few. And Ro is not a fan of K-pop.
I'm a fan of lollipops.
Don't bully him. I do enough of that. Eventually, we'll get him converted. But what we're going to be talking about today, I'm going to tell Ro what it was like to buy tickets for BTS's Map of the Soul tour.
Yeah, we're going to find about behind the scenes.
Which, I'm going to hit you. Can you take this seriously?
I'm serious.
You promise?
All right, BTS Tickets.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You bought them.
I did.
And then what happened?
Do you know what BTS stands for?
I really don't.
Okay. So, all right. I mean, anybody listening is going to know what BTS is. But BTS, their name, BTS's name before they like started going more global was Bangtansonyodang, which means Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Whoa.
And then they abbreviated it to BTS. And in America, BTS stands for Beyond the Scene. That was an interesting choice to go with. But to me, there's still Bangtansonyodang, and that's what it means.
I like the bulletproof. That's pretty
Bulletproof
cool.
Boy Scouts? Yeah.
Yeah, bulletproof Boy Scouts. Like, yo, hey, don't mess with them, bro. That's a bulletproof Boy Scouts.
They actually, if memory serves, they got made fun of for their name.
Yeah, I can see it, though.
Yeah.
I can see it. But, I mean, so if you rock with it with confidence, hey, I wouldn't even mess with them at all. It's like, all right, bro, it's bulletproof.
Right. And the original logo for BTS was a bulletproof vest. The fandom name for BTS is ARMY, which is an abbreviation, because we love abbreviations in this house.
Okay.
ARMY stands for Adorable Representative for MC Youth.
Hold on.
No. I think it's Adorable Representative MC for Youth. I always get the two confused.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So BTS and ARMY. I'm
so
an ARMY.
You go from being bulletproof to being adorable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's the fandom name.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been a fan of BTS since October of 2017. Was it October or September? No, I'm pretty sure it was October. I have known about BTS since their debut, which was in 2013. But I did not become an ARMY until 2017, unfortunately. I really started getting into them with like Blood, Sweat, and Tears, which had come out in 2016. But I did not become an ARMY until 2017.
This is weird. Okay.
My timeline of being a K-pop fan is pretty strange.
Uh-huh.
And we'll get into it in a different episode. But we're focusing on BTS this episode.
Yes.
I went and saw them for the first time on September 16th of 2018. Mm-hmm. And that was super exciting. I went with my little sister. I was 18. She was 10. And it was in Fort Worth. And so we didn't get to go to... That was for their Love Yourself tour.
Okay.
In 2019, they had a tour called Love Yourself, Speak Yourself. And unfortunately, they did not come to Texas for that tour.
Okay.
They went to like Newark and Los Angeles and Chicago, but they did not come to Texas. So we didn't end up going because I was 19 and in between jobs, and she was 11 and did not have a job. So we didn't end up going.
Right.
And then in 2020, before the pandemic hit, they announced their Map of the Soul tour, which I got tickets for, and I was so excited.
These tour names sounds cool.
Thank you.
Map of
This is
Soul.
why you should get into K-pop. So the Map of the Soul tour was going to be for their Map of the Soul albums that they had released. They had released Map of the Soul Persona and Map of the Soul 7. And I got really, really good tickets. I didn't get sound check. And if you're a BTS fan, you'll know like the different terms. But we didn't get sound check. We got...
Is sound check like near the DJ booth where like to do all like the sound stuff?
I mean, these take place in huge stadiums. This was going to take place in the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, which is a huge stadium. And sound check is like floor seats, and also you get to see them literally do the sound check. With those tickets, you would have gotten a special merch package, and it was a whole thing, right? And I got seats in section 7. I don't remember the row number right now, but it wasn't floor, but it wasn't like up in the balcony. It was a really good spot.
Okay.
And I was really excited to get seats in section 7 because BTS are 7 members. It was their Map of the Soul tour. Map of the Soul 7 had just come out. It was a whole thing. All right.
So 7 is a lucky number.
Yes.
Lucky 7.
Yes, lucky 7. And I got 3 tickets for, what day was it? Was it for the Saturday one? Hold on. Pause. I'm going to look at the email that I got. The email that makes me sad now because...
So you bought 3 tickets.
I bought 3 tickets.
For the 7. So 3 lucky 7s.
Let's see.
Well, put me in a box and call me Lucky Charms.
I feel like you're really making fun of me.
I'm just rocking with the dad jokes right now.
Okay. So section 7, row 19. I'm not going to tell you my seats, but it was going to be for Sunday, May 10th of 2020 at 7:30 p.m. at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, Texas. And my final price that I paid was like $818.
That's pocket change.
I'm going to hit you.
That's pocket change.
It's not. What concerts have you gone to that have cost more?
None, actually.
That's what I thought. I was about to curse, but I'm not gonna because this is a family-friendly program. That was for 3 tickets. And I know some people who spent a lot more than that. Yes, thousands of dollars.
I will say this, just a really quick in there. The people that spent over $1,000 for Bad Bunny, what is wrong with y'all? Can I continue with K-pop?
Thank you. It was going to be me, my friend Kara, and my little sister Ava. And yeah, we got those tickets. And then the pandemic happened.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I believe that we got the tickets. What does this email say? I bet it says like February. Yeah, February 6th of 2020. We got the tickets. I got them at 4:28 p.m. Wow, that's incredible. So then, in the middle of March 2020, we went into lockdown. And we thought, this is just going to last a couple weeks. Remember March of 2020 when we thought the COVID-19 pandemic was only going to last a couple weeks?
High schoolers thought, I have an extended spring break. Sure, bro. Yep. You were a freshman, now you're a junior.
Now the world has completely changed. Yeah. So we were still in March thinking, okay, well, we're going to be on lockdown for a few weeks, and then we'll go to the concert in May. And we'll just have to wear masks, and there'll be hand sanitizer and all that good stuff.
It's all fine and dandy.
It's going to be fine. It was not fine.
No.
It is August
2021.
It is August 20th, 2021. And last night, on August 19th, 2021, they announced that the Map of the Soul tour is officially canceled. It had been postponed this entire time from, like... I don't know when they officially postponed it.
Oh, so they postponed for a whole year.
Over a whole year.
And now they're like, look, we postponed enough.
They've decided to cancel it.
The venue is not going to allow us to postpone any longer.
Well, I mean, it could have been that the venue was going to let them still continue to postpone it. But the thing is, the Map of the Soul era for BTS is long done. They've already released another album called Life Goes On.
Right. Okay. Makes sense.
Which happened in late 2020. Now they've been in their Butter and Permission to Dance era, and they are supposedly working on a new album, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have a Map of the Soul tour when that era has long gone for them.
Yeah, that was so last year. I mean, we're in 2021. But that makes sense. New album, it makes no sense performing last year's album when the new one just came out.
And who knows if they'll even be able to tour in 2022. So it just made more sense. So at some point, I will be getting a refund for that money and just be putting it in my concert fund to be able to support the rookies. Now, Ro, let me tell you about buying K-pop concert tickets, specifically BTS tickets.
Okay.
In 2018, when I bought the BTS tickets, weeks prior, I had bought tickets to go see Monsta X.
Okay.
Because Monsta X had said, like, oh, yeah, like, they had been promoting for several weeks. Like, yeah, we're going to go on tour.
Right.
I was like, okay, great. So I bought tickets to go see them. And then, I don't know, like, a week or two after that happened, BTS was like, we're going on tour, and tickets come out in, like, 2 weeks. I don't remember the exact timeline. But
it was back to back.
It was very quick. And I was like, I just spent...
Wow.
Oh, no.
Wow. Okay. I know.
So it was...
I know what you mean.
It was devastating because I wanted to be able to see... BTS had very, very much changed my life in a very short period of time. And I wanted to be able to see them closer. And all I was able to afford, because I had just bought concert tickets, was nosebleed seats for the Fort Worth Love Yourself tour.
What's a nosebleed seat?
Nosebleed seats are when you're really, really far in the back and really up high. So luckily, the Fort Worth Convention Center only holds about 14,000 people. So
only
it was, well, I mean, some of the, like, Wembley Stadium, which is in London, holds like 60,000.
When I went to AT&T for a soccer game, it was like 40,000, and I was like, whoa, bro, there's a lot of people in this stadium. Exactly.
So getting tickets for BTS then was pretty hard. This was insanity, getting tickets in 2020, because they had grown in popularity so much since 2018.
Right. So I'm not a K-pop fan at all, right? I will listen to the music. I'm not gonna, like, bash on people's music.
He knows I would actually probably kill him if he made fun of K-pop music in front of me.
R.I.P. But I'm not gonna bash on people's music, right? There are a lot of people that don't like certain music,
right?
But I'm not gonna, like, get in your car and be like, yo, what is this? Like, can we change this? Like, no, like, it's your car, your music, your rules, that kind of stuff, right? Where my car, every car has their different rules. And I know for a fact, I'm not in K-pop world, but K-pop is basically 1/7. There's 7 billion people in the world. It's 1/7 of the world. Yeah. That is no joke. I am not lying.
It's huge.
In today's terms, no cap in today's terms. But yeah, K-pop is huge. Like, it is no joke. There are artists that we like, as in you, the viewer, and me, myself, that have collaborated with K-pop artists, and we didn't even know about it.
Right.
I'm just like, well,
Juice WRLD.
Yes. I'm pretty sure
Steve Aoki.
I'm pretty sure, like, either, like,
Ed Sheeran has collaborated with
Marshmello or Deadmau5 or
Halsey
or Diplo. Somebody of that category has collaborated with K-pop. Right. I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. And it's legit crazy how big K-pop is.
Yeah, definitely. So can you imagine how hard it was for me to get those tickets in February of 2020?
I imagine how hard it is once they release it. How many people are already on the waiting page of the concert tickets?
Thousands.
To, like, click.
Thousands. So the way they did it was very different. They did it in tiers. So if you were an official ARMY, which meant you had, like, the membership card and everything, which I am not an official ARMY. I never have been. That's something we can get into at another time. But if you were an official ARMY, an official fan, you had first wave of tickets, and that's typically who got all of the soundcheck tickets. And then if you registered for this special waiting list, again, I'm just telling this all from memory. Like, we are literally, I decided this morning that we were going to do this because it's topical. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was on the special waiting list, so I got the second wave of tickets, and then the third wave was, like, whatever's left over.
So GA, like, general admission kind of stuff.
Although general admission typically means that there's no seating. Oh. So it's just like you go in, but these were all seated concerts.
Wow. Okay.
But I'm just saying, first wave got like the best seats, right, because they had the first pick. Second wave had the second pick. Third wave got whatever was left over from those two.
Correct.
So I was on the second wave, and I don't remember when tickets went on sale. I just remember waiting for hours, even though I was on this special waiting list. And it was so stressful because the thing is, and my K-pop fans, you remember how this was. You would like put the tickets in your cart and you go to checkout, and then it'd be like, oh, those tickets were already sold.
Whoa.
And I had Ava with me for moral support, and we were listening to the new album. And my friend Kara was like, I'm trying to buy tickets, but I'm at work. Can you get them for me? And I was like, yes, I can. And by some miracle, I was able to get those 3 tickets.
Hallelujah.
And I remember, like, I don't think I cried, but I just was like, oh my God. Like, it was this huge weight taken off my shoulders, because it really is stressful. You see this like on Ticketmaster, there's this little guy and the waiting bar, and it'll be like, there's 2,000 people in front of you, there's 1,800 people in front of you, there's 1,000 people in front of you, and like that little guy like running to like try to get to the front, like he makes me so angry, like, because that there's that stressful feeling connected to him. So like I said, we got the tickets. I was so happy. They were in such a good spot. We were going to get tickets for Saturday night as well, but we were going to wait till a little bit closer to get those. And like I said, the pandemic hit. So May comes around. Obviously, it's postponed. We're like, okay, well, maybe it'll happen later in the fall, because we were all very, very optimistic about COVID last year. And in August of 2021, I would say that none of us are optimistic about that situation anymore. So we thought, well, maybe it'll get rescheduled for later in 2020. Maybe it'll get rescheduled for early 2021. Maybe it'll be summer of 2021. And now it's summer of 2021. It's been canceled. And I know when I saw that news, my heart dropped. Because even though I knew it was coming, that was something I was looking forward to. And I know that there were a lot of other people who were also looking forward to this. And I wanted to share my story and my thoughts and tell Ro a little bit about like what that process is like, you know, and have him make me mad, as he often does when we talk about K-pop. And also, we wanted to do something just to connect the fans that are hurting right now. And you can find us at MR in the Morning on Twitter, Megan Rowe in the Morning on Instagram and Facebook. Use the hashtag MR in the Morning on all social media platforms. But we're going to be hosting a giveaway. And this is very spur of the moment. But like I said, this just happened last night. But we will be hosting a giveaway on our Instagram. And you're going to have to follow us. Listen to this episode.
Yes.
Hopefully you've been listening to this episode this whole time. And tell us about your story. Did you have tickets to the Map of the Soul tour for BTS?
Right.
What location were you going to be going to? Like I said, I was going to be Dallas, May 10th. Were you going to be going to that one? Were you going to be going to California or Newark? Or were you waiting for the tickets for Japan or Europe to come out? I'm really curious about what the other fans had bought. Were you going with a bunch of people? Was it going to be your first BTS concert? I want to hear all of the details, and you can share once we put that post up, because there will be a special post. You'll tell us your story on Instagram, and we will randomly be picking a winner to win one BTS album with the retail value under $30 from evepinkshop.com. Unfortunately, I believe that Eve Pink only ships to North America.
Okay.
So I think that includes US, like the United States of America. We'll put all of the information that's relevant in that Instagram post. But yeah, any album of your choosing under $30 on Eve Pink Shop's website. Ro is probably on the video version going to put like Eve Pink Shop.
Yes.
So that way you can see what they have in stock. And it has to be one in stock BTS album of under $30. Why do I say under $30? Because there are some special BTS albums that are like $50 and up. And we don't have that kind of budget right now, fellas. But yeah, seriously, and even if you don't want to enter the giveaway, tell us your story on Twitter, send us a Facebook message, Instagram DM, enter the giveaway once that post goes up. And we just want to hear your story. I mean, I want to hear your story.
I don't mind reading your story.
Because maybe you're taking your whole family. Maybe this was like, you've been a BTS fan since 2013, and this was going to be your 20th concert from them.
Right.
No matter what it is, just share it. I think that it'll kind of hurt with the... No, hurt. It'll help with the hurt that we're all going through.
Okay.
Tell me your bias. I'm OT7, but if you had a gun to my head and made me choose, probably Namjoon and Jungkook and Yoongi. Or RM, Jungkook, and Suga. But really, I'm OT7 at heart. Ro, do you have any questions about this whole process, or anything that I left out? Are you confused about anything, or?
No, and if I'm confused, you'll clear it up.
Yeah, I will.
But I would say use the hashtag MRGA1, Megan Ro giveaway 1. So use that hashtag so we can, if you post it somewhere, we can like easily click that hashtag and we can spot you easily. That way it's all collective in one, so y'all can see other people's story as well.
Right. And I do want to reiterate that this giveaway will only be on Instagram. So if you see it on Twitter or Facebook, you will have to have an Instagram to be able to enter. You're going to have to be 18 or older, or have your parents' permission to enter the giveaway.
Yep.
So you will have to be giving us your home address in order to receive the album.
Yes.
You'll pick the album. We pay for the shipping. We pay for the album. And yeah, I think that covers everything. If we missed anything, or if you're confused, like I said, message us on any of our social media platforms, which can be found in the description below. Thank you for listening. I hope that if this is your first episode of Megan Ro in the Morning, which it probably is, go back and check out our other episodes and follow us on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and all of those things
are all in the description.
Yes, they're all in the description. Thank you guys. I love you guys. One day, we ARMY will be reunited at concerts again, hopefully at some point within the next few years. But until then, watch your old concert footage, watch somebody else's concert footage, watch your favorite BTS stuff, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, that was great.